morning, Lord, we're gonna lift each other up and stand as one. Up this morning, every child and every mother. Up we stand as one. You have my every child. Let you know. Let's lift each other up and watch it grow. This morning, Lord, we're gonna lift each other up and stand as one. Up this morning, every child and every mother. Up we stand as one. Well, I know that wound's been heavy, child, and your hopes been trapped in ice. Oh, but we can bring our sparks together till the bonfires are burning bright. Oh, you know we have the power now to make a new day for us this night. You have my love inside you. Then you know. Let's lift each other up and watch it grow. Up this morning, Lord, we're gonna lift each other up and stand as one. Well, I know that we've all stumbled, child, and we're falling on our knees. Oh, I know we cried for peace and mercy when nobody's heard our pleas. Oh, but now the walls are falling down between us and them and we. You have no love inside you. Then you know. Let's lift each other up and watch it grow. Watch it grow. Watch it grow. Give a little bit of love, give a little bit of love, don't be shy. Give a little bit of love, don't be shy. Up this morning, Lord, we're gonna lift each other up and stand as one. Up this morning, every child and every mother. Up we stand as one. You have my every child. Then you know. Let's lift each other up and watch it grow. Watch it grow. Watch it grow. Watch it grow.
I'm James Kirk. I'm Mitchie Hoyer, and you're watching simnews.tv.
Baby, falling up, got feels at a start. There's no need to pretend, all my dreams are in your hands. People get used to doubt, wait from there, we're in love. There's no need to pretend, here's my heart, you can give. Nothing won't be lost if you try. I'm pretty sure it's what will change your life. Nothing won't be lost
Raceview.nl, where you and your league can get live timing updates every 2 seconds with stint analysis and an auto-generated track map, whilst also enjoying an overlay for your live broadcasts. Get your 30-day subscription on up to 3 servers for only $3.99. WCS League, where racing is entertainment, uses Raceview.nl for all their live timing. Why don't you check it out too?
Virtual Race Car Engineer 2020, the intermediate level tuning software for racers. Can you come up with your own baseline setup but are still slower than most? Don't know what to do when you gain that extra bit of speed to compete for podium spots? The Virtual Race Car Engineer is for you. Virtual Race Car Engineer fine-tunes your existing baseline setup to get the most out of your car, and fast, offering whole lap and corner specific advice. Virtual Race Car Engineer will get the very best out of your setup. In the process, the driver tailors the setup to his individual needs and feel. The end result is a comfortable, reliable, and fast race setup ready to challenge for the top positions. The 2020 version brings you even more car choices, more session choices, and individual car options than ever before. An improved lap wizard to tailor advice to your individual handling problems really makes all the difference. Have you always wanted a knowledgeable engineer by your side? Well, Virtual Race Car Engineer is just that, and means tuning your personal race car setups couldn't be easier. Hello everybody, welcome to the round 5 of the WCS Voltage series here from last year's Zandvoort, but we're here, nonetheless, at Zandvoort Club in fact, here on Rfactor 2. I've got the lovely Mad Otter Iain Berryman, Mr. Abruzzi right alongside me, whatever you know him as. Say hello, chaps.
Hello, back again for another one.
Yeah, we're very sorry that you haven't got David Carter this time out, but he seems to be, he's got some sort of virus. I believe it's visiting the north, but otherwise it's called Corona. So it does happen when you go up to Leeds, doesn't it? Let's be honest. So sorry to anyone from no one's watching from Leeds. Let's be honest. So we're fine. So he's happily elsewhere. We're in qualifying though. With another 3 minutes still to go. Everyone still gets one lap. If you haven't seen this before, thank you. Welcome for joining us. We're on many channels. If you're watching us on Facebook, on Downforce, hello. If you're one of the people that normally watches motorsport and goes, I need something, then we're here for you as well, because we've got sim racing. A lot of people watched it yesterday, so you might be all sim raced out, but please don't be. There's plenty of action going on here, as Ian will tell you, having watched the rest of the series so far. But yeah, most things do happen in this series, good and bad, but hey, it's entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. There's always that element of what's going to happen next. It's almost like the quiet before the storm. As Lewis McGlade, just very off topic, pops into second place with a very nice little lap there. We're just, I'm watching at the minute, Barbakov at the minute.
Yes, we've got him on stream.
Incredibly,
Mr. Pole Sitter, really, isn't he? He's sort of known for that. He's known for other things as well, but
yeah, we don't talk about those, especially on the stream. But no, after his practice, he's looking very competitive. I'd be surprised if he's not on the front row for this one, but we'll see whether he can hook his lap together. He's just coming to the what I'm going to be branding tonight is the anti-banked final corner, because it's bound to be 101 questions. As you got the banked final corner? No, this is the vintage retro version. As Mike said earlier, the club at Barbakov comes across the line and goes second by 0.003. So,
Wow.
yeah, I predicted it was going to be close. I didn't realise it was going to be that close. But coming around now, we've got... sorry.
So there's not many left still to go.
Yeah. Whitfield is just starting his fast lap now. Cameron Roger he's still on his outlap at the minute. So 2 left, just over a minute left in the session. So
Trying to find somebody on track. There we go. That's more like it.
Whitfield and Roger, I think. So
Yeah,
Whitfield
that's
is
okay.
on his lap now. In the royal blue, it's the one with the chain bear on the back of it.
It's very blue, just to make it easy for you.
It is. It would be awkward if it was sort of a shade of, I don't know, green.
I've always wanted one of these teams that's, you know, like red something, red arrow, red bull, to suddenly go, I'm going green,
Yeah,
just to
not?
throw everyone
Absolutely.
off. Brilliant, such a left field choice.
As we're coming now, we're coming to the final anti-vintage retro not banked final corner.
Such
which
a
is
mouthful, isn't it?
Isn't it? It really is, but yeah, keeps it nice and clear.
Yeah.
So he comes around now, and he is going to pop himself into position P10. So just 8 tenths, or just under 9 tenths off of pole. So very, very close there.
So it all comes down to this. So Roger, who's made a bit of a habit of being the last man on track for the last few rounds, to be fair to him, and always done quite well at it. Yeah, I mean, there's only 14 cars on track, so you're not getting that much grip out on top. But I suppose... Oh, hello. Rfactor just crashed that. Let's go back to Roger, shall we?
He managed to get rid of the tyre, so it just shows it can be done.
Yeah, there is a damaged model for this, yeah.
Cameron Roger just about to come across the line. Obviously, the last person, as we say, to qualify today. And he puts himself into P11, just 9 tenths off the lead. So,
if anything, that was slightly disappointing for me, that one, by Roger.
Yeah, he did a very, very nice spin as he finished his lap off there, managed to keep it going, kept all the tyres on the car. So, as it stands, Matthew Klipp takes pole with a 1 minute 1.4 from Barbakov, Lewis McGlade, Cian White, Mark Hutchinson, Taruna in P6, Rakovic in P7, Campbell Wallace P8, Krause in 9th, Retfield in 10th, and then Roger, Wilson, Fiera, and Poon make up the rest of your grid.
Oh, I was just thinking, why hasn't it moved on? But that's because it's me. Sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, let's go on, shall we?
You are renowned for doing one thing at a time, so no, that's fine.
I'm a man. What do you expect? Come on now. This is what we do. That's why there's 2 of us in this box, and not...
Absolutely.
Ideally, there'd been 3, but we're fine. Bearing in mind the rest
I'm
of
just happy we've been rounded up as 2. It's usually when I'm involved, it's 1.4 or something. So no, I'll take that.
I'll give you credit. It's fine. Coronavirus doing its best to get rid of that 0.4, isn't it? It's fine. Silver linings and all that. Is watch the stream get taken down now for like promoting coronavirus. We'll be fine.
That's it. Yeah. COVID-19. Can we say that? Is that better?
The best weight loss ever. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah. Wow. We're touching territories here. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we'll carry on. So yeah, we got a small 5-minute warm up before we head to the race. We might as well go through the standings. Let's give you that bit of info, as has been updated, of course.
I've got it at hand. So the driver's standing after week 4, obviously this being week 5, is Matthew Klipp currently leading with 57 points. Second place, Cameron Roger, 46 points, so not massively far behind. Hygo Klum in third position, keeping himself still in it with 40. Rakovic is in 4th with 39. Mark Hutchinson in 5th with 36. Then McGlade and Mora tying at the minute, the 6th and 7th on 32 points. Campbell Wallace and Fiera 8th and 9th respectively, both on 31 points. Vidamari is in 10th with 23. Krause with 21, Retfield with 20, Cian White with 15, and joining him also on 15 in 14th is Michael Wilson. And then having a look at the team standings at the minute, we have RSR at the front, leading with 103 points, with Flag to Flag just behind them on 97. Cliffhanger are in 3rd with 71. LARP, obviously the sort of newbies to this, they're already up to P4 on 60 points. Incredibly quick, those guys, and very competitive so far. Royal Blue in the not green car is in 5th place with 55 points. DGS Racing and HM Engineering take up 6th and 7th respectively, both on 32. and that was HM Engineering 2, sorry, and then in the final position in 8th place is HM Engineering 1 on 15 points.
I realised though I didn't have a microphone through that a little bit. It's a shame. Oh well.
So good job I'm here then.
Isn't it just? That's very useful. You've done a fantastic job there. Must say, I was very impressed with how Kraus already found himself up into the top, top 14 or so there just with one race.
Yes.
And Rakovic was the biggest loser really out of that. He was, he was right at the top of the championship and now dropped himself down to 4th. McGlade and Moira didn't race last time out. Moira's not even here this time actually, so I think McGlade could move up a bit there. So just one big result can really move you up this table. It's mad, really. Clip, to be fair, it's just been sort of consistently, he's there or thereabouts in the top 5 all the time, but I'm impressed that he managed to get himself pole. It's not something I would have necessarily said was a very, Clip's going to get it, but good on him. He's gone out there and I want that title.
I think consistency here is, one of the things with this I've found, obviously coming in from week 2, I did watch week 1, is that every race is different. You see, like Lark, for example, came in and dominated in round 3. They weren't as strong in round 4. They look like they could potentially be very strong here, but we know the incidents that happened. They're driving hard, they're fighting hard. Obviously, we get the occasional disconnect, unfortunately. We get the occasional accident. Or I say occasional, every other lap sometimes. So it really can swing, from one way to the other in the space of half a lap sometimes. So when you look at the guys sort of 10, 12 points off, it's not as far away as what it initially seems. Obviously, we've only got this round and the next round to go now. But Matthew Clip, at the top, looking reasonably, I wouldn't say safe, but if he has a bad race here and a bad race at Monaco, it's anybody's game, really.
Definitely. Monaco as well, if we get a bigger grid, which is something else we'll talk about, I suppose, in a minute, is going to be a huge factor as well into what teams can manage and get. And Monaco in itself, anyway, even if it is just, you might go, it's just Formula E, but my God, it's still a hard track. As we saw, if anyone watched the Sardinia Heights one or the Hong Kong one, there was enough accidents and enough problems going on. One thing that
overtaking is something that always seems to appear, doesn't it, with those particular type streets?
Definitely, definitely. Something we should mention, if you want to get involved in that, I'll throw up a thing now, just to quickly tell you. If you want to... season, basically. The other one to mention, it wouldn't be possible this, because just before we head into the race, if we didn't have Virtual Race, our sponsor. Virtual Race Car Engineer 2020 is available now. Your link is in the description, and if you use the code WCSROCKS, all in capitals, all one word, then you'll get 10% off as well. Do it directly, which is an awful lot cheaper than doing it through Steam. So worth a go. Definitely useful across many platforms, not just Rfactor 2. So whatever you're driving can very much help you dial in that setup to you and save you a lot of time, not wasting looking in the wrong places, basically. That's hard. And we thank them for their sponsorship and that we can even do this. So I think we should move into race.
I think we probably
let's get some action.
Let's do some of that.
Good idea, isn't it?
Just to let you know, David Carter obviously not present in the commentary, or virtual commentary box tonight. He is in chat, so if you've got any questions that you want to ask or anything, let's get him working, and he'll be there hopefully.
Mr. Community Manager, by all means, get him working.
That's it, community manager. So make him earn his money, or his Smarties, whatever it is. I'm not sure, and he'll be happy to answer any questions.
Be lucky to get Smarties.
Depends if they've got them in at B&M.
Don't think they've got anything left in those shops, do they, at the moment?
No, that's very true. They've got Corona beer. I checked today. Different story.
Lovely,
Anyway.
no, it's fine. We've been through that. It's not a problem. Shouldn't be giving it to your kids. Anyway, crack on. Let's move. So, it's going to be a fun one, this, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right, let's get back to cameras. Let's go to poll. Matthew Clip, looking at the part. I'll leave you to start it off though, because you're better than me at this. There you go. You're not going to hear that again.
Absolutely not. So the lights come on. All what appears to be 15 of them. Little pause, and we are away. So Matthew Clip looks like he gets a fairly good start. Barbakov straight away on the back of his tail. There's a lot of positions changing at the back there. Everybody is being good so far, although I say that there'll probably be an accident. But now everybody through turn one in one piece.
3 wide. Oh, yeah. Well done.
So Matthew Clip manages to hold off Barbakov. Tim White in third. Looks like he's going to be...
Oh, there's an accident.
We had a spin. We've had a spin.
Everyone's still kind of going, but we had the two cliffhangers and the LARP. 3 wide didn't quite work, and now everyone is very much still 3 abreast, in fact, going up the hill here. Bit of touch him.
Got Campbell Wallace in the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
Trying to survive. So that's going to give the guys at the front a little bit of breathing space already after lap 1. Not even after lap 1, should I say. So Philip Kraus is... I thought he was going to have contact there with Redfield, but they managed to sort themselves out.
Yeah, he's just got past there.
So it's Rakovic at the front of that. So it was the top 5 has managed to get away. Rakovic is now defending from Cameron Roger, who switched to the inside there. Looks like he's a bit of extra power as a glass part. So that could have been a lot worse, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it's battles everywhere. I was looking up front, now I'm looking at 4th and 5th. Oh, Rakovic is round.
I was going to say he's braking very, very, very late.
All on his own.
That's caught him out a little bit there. Bad luck for him, so he's down to P14.
Clip is under a lot of pressure at the front.
Yeah, he's got Barbakov and McGlade.
Barbakov trying to go around the outside of there, but White is the one chasing him down, yeah.
So, sorry, it's White, not McGlade, sorry, my apologies. McGlade obviously in the flag spike. Sorry, different colour.
Yeah, it's nice that they've all been different cars. It's helpful for everyone.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Monaco should be interesting.
Yeah.
User 3 has hit User 7. No, coming around the anti-banked final corner. Still in P1. Is Barbakov going to be close enough? Very risky if he does, but Matthew kept going defensive anyway. So yeah, I don't think Barbakov's going to find a way through there. So just after the madness that was at lap 1, we'll give you a quick top 10. So Matthew Clip leading Barbakov, White, McGlade, Hutchinson in 5th, Roger in 6th, Kraus, Redfield, Wilson, and Campbell Wallace rounds out your top 10. But yeah, everybody fairly behaving. I was expecting a bit more carnage, so good to see.
Well, yeah, kind of. I think some of them got a bit lucky, but sure. I mean, Rakovic won't think that, but everyone else.
No. Rakovic is only he's under 2 seconds off the back of Hygo than him, so he's
it's a long race. We've got 41 minutes still to go, so they always say the race is never won the first lap, but can be lost, don't they? So
that's it. And I think they're starting to learn that now a little bit, because that was very controlled through turn 1 especially. So, but yeah, Matthew Clip obviously leading this championship. He can probably afford to take a 2nd place if Barbakov does get a bit punchy, but at the same time, I don't think he's going to hand it over at any stretch as he goes defensive again into turn 1.
Well, it is interesting, these Formula E cars we've sort of mentioned before, but certain tracks are more, you have to be lifting and coasting and regenerating that energy to get to the end, because it is, it is like that in this. It's not fuel, it is energy, and they have a set amount that we have seen in the past people running out of energy. So this is one of those tracks where it will be a little bit touch and go. So, will Clip want to be being harassed by, Barbakov at this stage, who's actually now been, McGlade got past White, so McGlade's now all over it as well.
Yeah, I think I'm watching the sort of practice, as I say before, when we went live. They seem to do a lot of lifting and coasting into turn 1, so I think what we saw Rakovic doing there was sort of anticipating that and trying to just break a bit later. So I think turn 1 probably will throw up a few overtakings as the race goes on. But yeah, as you say, slightly different to Hong Kong, Sardinian and stuff like that. They've got to be more aware of it now as Clip goes defensive again. Barbakov right tucked up behind him, moves to the outside. It's not going to work around there, but again, Clip definitely seeming like the cork in the bottle at the minute with Barbakov, McGlade and White all packed behind them. They're separated by under 2 seconds now, the four of them. Oh, it's a contact as Lewis McGlade had a little look at Barbakov. But they're both pointing in
Is
the
that what it
right
was?
direction.
I was going to say I was on board with Barbakov actually, and he's got a wiggle on. I was going to say, oh, he's a bit squirming out there. But if he got hit, that makes sense. Yeah.
Flag to flag in the side pod doesn't help. You
No,
know,
it slows you a little bit at times.
But just having a little look further back now to see if there's any more battles on track. Everybody's evenly spaced at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, there's a battle back at like 12th, but
yeah,
for now, these top 5 together.
these are the ones, yeah, that are definitely.
I seem to be developing the virus as I speak. It's lovely.
It, yeah, I've got Norton, so I should be fine.
Yeah,
but
God.
no,
Let him go.
Yeah, the top 5, it depends who's going to get impatient first. In case you're wondering, why is Clip defending on the inside every single lap? Again, I think it's to do with the energy recovery there. A lot of them do seem to be lifting quite early, just at the exit of the pit lane. A lot of them are lifting,
Yeah.
and I think Clip's just sort of bringing it over to the inside. It just makes his life
This is
a
a
little
bit-
bit easier.
Bit of karma, I think this is for Barbakov, for anyone who watched last time out. Pretty much the whole race, bar about the last 5 minutes. I think he led and did this basically.
He was the mobile chicane.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little taste of his own medicine at the minute with Matthew Clip, but yeah, it's not going to be long before Barbakov tries something insane, is it?
Everyone's catching though.
Optimistic. Yeah.
Hutchinson's there now as well, and like, oh wow.
Hello to David H5 in the chat, he's always there. And to the other 13 of you currently watching, or 12, because one of them's unique. But yeah, Barbakov looking a lot closer this time. Matthew Clip right up against the pit wall there. We've got a problem on stream. No, it's okay. It seems to have resolved itself.
Was it? Oh, just the, yeah. Sorry, that was just
interruption.
was having to refresh the timing screen. It had frozen on me, so we're okay. Don't panic.
Yeah. See, I'm wondering. Matthew Clip through sector 1 is incredibly slow, but again, is he using that to try and get a bit of regen in, knowing that it's not easy to overtake with the sweeping lefts and rights? Because through sector 1, Barbakov is all over the back of him that can do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but you can't go around the outside of that, for example.
No,
Like, it's not going to happen.
Playing a very, very clever game at the minute, much to the frustration of Barbakov, McGlade, White, and Hutchinson.
Yeah,
who are all probably getting fairly impatient.
To be fair, if I had to pick anyone on this grid to go for it, though, those three would be the 3 I would pick.
Absolutely. You've got aggression in a bottle there, haven't you?
Yeah. that can only bode well for later down the line.
Yeah, absolutely. But Cameron Roger in 6th, obviously that was from 5th onwards that broke away at the start after the small pile-up or traffic jam. Like you said, Mike, now within a second of the back, or just over a second, sorry, of the back of Mark Hutchinson in 5th. So I wonder how long this Matthew Clip train is going to get.
Barbakov very close this time round. Nearly went to the back of him. Going to allow McGlade? He's looked.
McGlade having a little look. Yeah, that was where he had a little side pod touch on a couple of laps ago. So
yeah.
Potentially Lewis McGlade is...
Barbakov not known for leaving a lot of space, is he?
No, definitely not. He's more than happy to defend his line, shall we say.
It's very political of you. Well done.
In a very commanding manner. There you go.
Oh, you've been reading the HR book, haven't you?
Absolutely. That and the Oxford Dictionary. But yeah, no.
Fair enough.
We are now on...
Wild Saturday nights, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've got to do something.
Fair enough.
The only thing I'm not scared of catching the corona from. But Lewis McGlade all over the back of Barbakov. He's all over the back of Clip. These top 3 are separated by 0.6 of a second. So once again, Clip taking that inside line.
McGlade actually wanted to go around the outside of both of them, which isn't going to happen. I think he's trying for the cutback, but...
You never know. They could have crept up the outside. It's worth a look, I suppose. You've got to try something.
I suppose so.
But once again, we come into the first left-hand hairpin there. And this is where Clip is especially slow, maybe on purpose, and maybe he's just not got the pace. Although I highly doubt
Well,
that. I think
it makes sense. You can't really pass him here, so
No.
makes sense to not use all your energy at this point. And we saw very similar from Barbacov last time. I think was it turn 3 at last time out. He was just hammering the power at that point, and he'd get away for like, and they'd reel him in for the rest of the lap. And
that's it. Get that sort of 6-7 tenths on one straight, and then just harvest the rest of the lap. So Matthew Clip has clearly watched that and thought, yeah, not a bad idea. And he's put it into very good practice now.
He seems further away this time over the line, to be fair.
Yeah, I wonder if Barbakov was using a bit of extra energy to sort of see whether he could capitalise on it the last few laps, and has decided he can't.
Well, yeah, so what if you were in this position, what do you do? So you sit behind and save a bit of energy yourself and go for it later on? Play pace your waiting game? But
yeah,
bearing in mind you've got McGlade sat right on your Jaxie as well.
Yeah, it's a very, very fine line. I think it's no sense at the minute in attacking. I think you've got to be close enough that if Clip makes a mistake, you've got to be there to capitalise. But yeah, try and sort of mirror him a bit without letting McGlade get too close. Of course, if that was me in the car, I'd be in the wall because I couldn't do all of that at the same time anyway. So.
No. We know that.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't go back and watch them, can we? Sadly, but nonetheless.
No. Yes. Flashback when it's gone wrong, so no, it does.
Oh yeah, flashback was very much your nickname at one stage. So
I thought I'd get that in there. If I insult me, it's not as bad when you do. But
well, I could do worse than that, but we'll save that for off stream, shall we?
Yeah. It'd be nice to keep some viewers.
Yeah. Having said that, it worked for me on the scrutineer. Most people came back because of it, so we'll see.
Well, that's it. Everybody likes a bit of abuse, don't they?
Yeah, well, yeah. McGlade there had a little bit of a run, lost out in the end. He had to brake because Berbakov's braking quite early because of Clip, which is making McGlade. It's just a hole back in everybody up's side of things. It's a horrible concertina.
Looking at the gap between 5th and 6th.
Roger's there now, to be fair.
Yeah, it's nothing. Clip goes very defensive.
And he brought along his teammate Kraus as well.
Well, that's it. Everybody can join the party. This is going to explode at some point.
3 flag to flags, though, in that top 7.
Coming in, representing the colours across 3 cars.
Yeah, well, straight behind him, actually, is Wilson. Oh, wow. I didn't realise that 4th to 8th is 2 teams.
Oh, yeah, because we've got LARP as well as
we've got 3,
flag,
yeah.
So.
Oh, no.
It's alright, we've got a royal blue in 9th, so there's a bit of variety.
Berbakov's got quite a good run this time round.
Is he going to be able to do much?
It's where he stops it, though. Like, no, unless Clip...
on the apex at every
yeah,
time.
unless Clip runs a bit wide somewhere, which Barbakov is ready to just nip in that gap, which isn't there every lap so far.
So is Lewis McGlade. I can see sort of something happening with this top 3 very, very shortly.
Well, last time out, Barbakov did this for, like I say, about half an hour. And then once he'd lost one position, I think he dropped to about 11th or something, didn't he, in the end?
Absolutely.
Like, it just was, everyone went, that's how you do it. And
all over the back of Barbakov as they come into the chicane there. I genuinely thought there was a bit of contact, but...
There looks like there's a tow rope between 1 to 3. Madness.
Absolutely. You've got a couple of LARPs that are nice and close to each other. I don't think they're going to fight each other too hard.
No, I think they're just sitting there going, we'll just wait for these 3 to knock themselves off the track.
Exactly, yeah. The explosion happens, we'll go round the smoke, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And fire. But once again, coming to the end of lap 11, is Clip going to go, of course he is, straight up to the pit wall. Barbakov to the outside. Like I'll be saying this every
I feel like I'm watching a replay.
Yeah.
I could just put. Should we just put this on loop for half an hour and go have a pint?
That's it. Yeah.
Like, be fine. What is going on, lads?
Somebody will try something. It's going to be Barbakov. He's renowned.
Well, everybody is closing up. So even Rakovic now last is under 10 seconds behind first.
That's
like the whole grid is just
by 9.8.
It's madness.
But Lewis McGlade is... I think he's having a little back off at the minute. I think he's sort of discovered now that he's not going to be able to do too much. Maybe he's going to save a bit of energy, which is the sensible thing.
He's a very wily character, Lewis McGlade. He's been around a while, knows what's going on. He'll sit back and go wrong, and I can see this going wrong. He's got a fiery character in front of him that will not sit there till the end.
No, Barbakov's going to have a step.
It's when, not if, this happens.
Patience will run thin, and
Going every time he pulls out into that same line, as if like it's gonna make a difference. Like I don't.
Yeah, because no, that's right. They put Velcro down on this lap, so I can just
But it just allows McGlade to have a look every single time as well. Like I'd just hold off for unless he's just trying to pressure Clip into a mistake.
Maybe, yeah. Clip's not having any of it though, is he? He's driving.
No.
Absolutely.
Driving his own race as if there's nobody behind him at all.
Yeah. He's on rails every lap.
Well, McGlade's got a very
position.
Oh, McGlade gets so close to that chicane every lap. He got a much better run up until that point. But you can't really, unless you make a horrible dive into there, you're not really getting anywhere.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Don't promise stuff we can't deliver on.
It's Barbakov, it's Lewis McGlade, and it's Matthew Clip. Stuff's gonna happen.
Oh dear.
So once again, I'll call it before it happens. Clip goes to the pit wall. There we go. And Barbakov on the outside. Lewis McGlade has a little look again. So
McGlade less so that time round. He's learning a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, you've got to. Mind you, McGlade having a little look up the inside of
I've just missed the fact that Wallace and Wrightfield had an incident and have dropped to the back of the field. Apologies. They're now 13th and 14th.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Good. Anyway, back to the scintillating action at the front.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, Whitfield now 15 seconds off, 5 seconds off Wallace. I don't know, we're able to pull up a replay of that?
Not easily now. I don't actually know how long ago it was, so it could be a while. So bear with me.
They hit each other, and now they're not where they were.
Pretty much. They're still running though.
They are still going.
I can go. I was going to have a look at them, but I'll just watch Berbakov because he actually is ahead now. At that exact moment, he technically went ahead. Yep. Useless because you can't do much with that, but still.
Lewis McGlade going to have a little look. He's on board with him. See the gap. It's nothing, is it?
It's absolutely not. I mean,
up the inside of Berbakov into the left-hand hairpin. Can he make it stick?
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Not a problem. Bit of elbows, but had to be. He's going for the lead.
He's on the outside of the clip as they go.
He's going to allow Barbakov through the inside, probably.
And the side by side took the lead for a brief
he's going to
second.
Squeezed out here. Oh, both of them.
Have they kept in a straight line?
Yeah,
yes, they have.
Oh, there's a bit of RG there. McGlade again.
McGlade.
He's going to technically got that.
Patience game isn't working. He's had enough. He wants off. Full elbows out.
That was what we promised, wasn't it? I suppose.
That's it. You see, I saw it happening.
I did think
he'll go to the pit wall now. Yes,
oh, of course he is. I did think he was going to mess that up. I mean, Clip's doing it.
Oh, Matthew Clip is absolutely put all of the power down. But again, he's on the
outside, but they're going to touch, surely. Yep, Barbakov on the inside. No, maybe.
Oh. I tell you what, Clip's done very well around the outside. He's not
Barbakov in.
But Barbakov up the inside. A little nudge of, bad luck, mate, and that's Barbakov to second. Matthew Clip down to third, so...
That's not a good lap for him, was it? Like, that generally goes...
better luck.
Yeah. Now he's got a green wing mirror, mirrors behind him instead, like...
Yeah.
Great.
So...
And now we've got two very feisty characters up front.
Yeah, I wonder how Barbakov is going to feel about, because McGlade was very aggressive as he got past.
Well, yeah, I mean, Barbakov's still where he was. Nothing's really happened to him. He's just got a different coloured car to look at. Like, we already know that McGlade will know exactly to go pit wall every time.
That's it, yeah. I wonder if Barbakov will be a little bit more aggressive, having just been shoved out of the way, but we'll see. Over to the pit wall we go.
Do you think he might?
I think he might.
He might.
I get this sneaky feeling.
His record suggests, but he seems to be... No, you see?
Once again, going to the outside as Jim White tries to go around the outside of Clip. I don't know if he's not been watching the last 10 laps.
Well, yeah. It was a little bit further back. He might not have seen it all, but hey.
Yeah.
Look, they're all still on the track. They're all still going. I'd rather see that than some of the stuff at F1 at times. So
yes,
fair play.
so the entire grid, I'm pleased to announce, is separated by 6.9 seconds. That's from first to 14th.
Right belt's a little bit further back, but still not far.
He's
8, isn't he?
no 6.9.
Is it 6? Am I not up to date somewhere?
6.9.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think you're
That's
up to
fine.
date.
That's all right. Don't worry.
6.5 now.
Yeah, you're on the server. You're doing that. It's fine. I'm obviously working off of the broadcast side of things. It's okay. Oh, hello. Look at this. All 3 of them. Here comes Clip on Barbacov. Barbakov's out as well.
Great run.
What happened there?
Clip has unleashed.
I think McGlade was obviously slowing down Barbacov.
Yeah.
And Clip just went, well, bye. And just
Stunning move.
What was that?
Absolutely stunning.
McGlade's like, what just happened?
McGlade having another look. I thought there was going to be contact then. Absolutely. He was so late on the break. I genuinely didn't think he was going to make the corner there.
McGlade just got mugged. Like, what?
Absolutely. Barbacov and McGlade were so concentrating on each other.
Yeah. I mean, McGlade's going to try this, but it's around the outside.
Never going to work.
No, he did. He did it when he was doing it previously. Yeah.
So Lewis McGlade retakes the lead again. Matthew Clip down to second.
Look at the train behind now. Oh my word.
First to 14th, separated by
someone's round on the blue.
It's Fiera, I think. Is it Fiera?
Yeah, it might be. He's just dropped a position.
Fiera down to 10th. And there's a bit more going on there with Hygo Poom getting very out of shape. But we go.
Oh, here goes
Lewis
Clip
McGlade
again.
Up to the inside. Matthew Clip.
Clip's just pushing the power button.
Look at him go, and Barbacov, I think, has caught that idea.
Oh, he's hit McGlade! Oh, no! Oh!
That's McGlade takes out.
That's rude.
Well in turn 1. So absolutely incredible. And so Matthew Clip back in the lead. Barbacov second. But
wow. Wowzers. Okay.
Lewis McGlade now.
McGlade is not going to be happy there. Look, I mean, he's last, but he's about, what, 10 seconds back? I mean, like...
by my calculations, he's only 6 seconds off the lead.
Fine, okay.
As we had Rakovic off as well.
We've actually got 3rd place. We've just had flag to flag move into that. Who's that one?
Yeah, Cameron Roger.
Roger did that one.
Yeah, I think Roger did Hutchinson.
And I think Kraus going to do it as well. Yeah.
So, yeah, like we said, it was the cork in the bottle. The champagne bottle has exploded.
What?
And wow, has it exploded.
What a few laps that was. I wasn't prepared for that for the first 15 minutes. I was like, oh, okay. I'll wait till corner 1 every time.
Halfway point now. Just on
Barbacov again.
Look at Hutchinson's speed up the pitch straight. He dropped. That Kraus has been taken by Taruna.
Taruna, yeah.
Up to 5th place. So the flag to flags, I think, are opting to just empty the power on the straight.
We say that, but then Clip did McGlade, so Barbacov very wide there.
He was having a look around
this
the
looks
outside,
very similar again, doesn't it, to the start of the race? We've got Clip with Barbacov with a flag to flag in the top 3.
That's it.
Battling no way. What's changed?
So just to shout out.
Hygo Poom trying around the outside. Sorry, shout out.
Watching. In the chat, on the stream on YouTube, I can see 17.
Oh yes, thank you for joining us. We know you have other options for your Monday night pleasure, but WCS is here for you with the Voltage series. We're back next week as well if you like what you see for the final round. Plug that now, or get involved and come racing with us at Monaco of all places. We invite you to Monaco, but obviously not in real life because, flights and all that stuff. So this is a safe way of doing it. We're fine. There's 3 wide into corner 1. Both the Royal Blues touch. They're not very happy.
As Fiera, no, he's not quite got Cass ahead of him. He's had to back out of that one.
Oh dear. McGlade's already up to 13th. He's got 1 place on his comeback.
12th now, is he? Oh, he's trying to hang around the outside of Hygo Poom as we speak.
It's quite a comeback, to be fair.
To the inside. So he's going to end up, I think, in a minute in 12th place because I don't think Hygo's going to be able to hold it.
Yeah,
on
I think
the
he's got
outside
Poom.
there.
Yeah. I mean, it is a bit like jumping to the back of a safety car period. Like,
yes,
this is madness.
I don't think I've ever seen a race or virtual race where at one point, what was the gap from 1st to 14th? About 6 seconds.
Still not much more than that. And
No,
we're
it's not,
and
to
we're
be
at the
fair.
halfway point of the race.
Mental.
Oh, we've got Kraus with a Royal Blue overtaking. In fact, the Royal Blue's smashing it along the pit straight.
Yeah, he's just overtaken Hutchinson as well. So he's gone flying past the LARP car like it's not moving at all. So he's now up to 5th. So he's come alive.
Well, yeah, this is the whole thing of saving your energy and not. Like, some people
Yeah, the strategy
have saved
of it.
heavily. Because they've been in such a big train, some of these guys further back in the train will have been able to save quite a bit, you'd imagine. I know it doesn't quite work that way, but, like, still. You think if you're following other cars and they're having to save because they're behind another car, and as long as you're positioning your car correctly, you can save loads.
Absolutely.
And then just go, right, let's put the turbo on and let's go. Effectively.
You can put in the turbo, and the gap between Barbakov and Roger on the last lap was about 2 seconds. It's now down to 0.9. So I think Cameron Roger rather fancies himself the lead of this Grand Prix.
Roger, again, very clever guy.
Yeah, if you can time it right, as we've seen, you can quite easily go from 3rd to 1st on
Oh
the
yeah,
pit straight.
Barbakov going for the lead. He always has to brake.
think
He
he'd
brakes so
blow
much
this by
earlier.
Yeah,
Still, he's not confident on the brakes like Clip is.
no, not at all. Clip doing a fantastic job. I keep saying it, but he really is. He's kept his head together when he's needed to.
How is the Clip fan club coming along, by the way? Have you got a few more members? You were the founder, as far as I'm aware.
I appreciate the clever driving, and a few of them do have it. Clip being one of them.
Have you ever been a part of a driver's fan club or anything like that as a kid or anything?
I think I was. Yeah, I was part of the Michael Schumacher fan club.
Were you? Fair
I
play.
was.
Nice work.
No,
Did he
of
write
course.
to you?
Oh, many times. No,
No,
he didn't.
he didn't know. It's a shame.
As a child, I sent him a handwritten letter. Never got a reply. Bit rude.
Well, that is a bit rude, isn't it? Says a lot about him.
But no, just for David H105, still better than Damon Hill. But moving on.
Hey, I was a member of the Damon Hill fan club. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've all got things we're embarrassed about.
So I 96
As
says he's better.
Barbakov on the outside into turn 1. Okay.
I was going to say where are they now, but that's horrendous. Let's not do
So
that.
Cass Retfield is now
Oh!
in 3rd. I've missed that because Cameron Roger was currently in 3rd.
Sorry, I was just looking at another one as well.
Apologies to the chat. I hope you're here for a giggle because this is honestly about as professional as I can't think of anything I can say on stream. But it's
professional
we're
as you'd
doing-
expect, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yes, let's be honest. We're
Cass
here to
Whitefield is
have-
the one we were looking at before, who had all the energy
Yes.
in the world, and he overtook.
He's-
We saw him overtook Hutchinson. We saw him overtook Kraus. So he was up in 6th. He's now up in 3rd. He has got a rocket under that car at the moment.
Absolutely.
He has gone. You know what? We've got
Absolutely.
17 minutes left. I'm
Let's-
going
let's
for
do
this.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to come through the anti-red.
Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Well
Very
saved.
nicely helped.
I thought that was definitely going.
I wonder if
Burbakov is very close. Burbakov very close.
Oh, he is. Yes.
How is Clip pulling away? What happened
I
there?
think again, he's learned where to use it as wow. Retfield, who had the wobble in the final not very banked final corner, almost goes in the back of Burbakov into turn 1.
He's got so much
And
more
now on the
speed. He's in it.
outside. Is he going to hold it?
He's on the inside
It's
for that.
so
Oh, he
close
tapped.
and- Barbakov not giving him an inch at all.
Wow.
So I don't know whether he.
That is such a
doesn't recall.
squirrely car he's got there.
It is.
I mean,
I'm
it's
wondering-
a bit like, do you remember Fast and Furious where you push the nitrous button and it just becomes
That's
undrivable
right,
but
yeah.
so quick? He's got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
on the
as
go
long
at
as
the
you've got
moment.
the 4 wheels going in a straight line, it's fine.
Pretty much.
Yeah, if you can get a good exit out of the not very banked final corner, I think Barbakov and potentially even Clip, if he's got that much power in the back of that car that he can use right now, could be under pressure. So it's going to be interesting now as they come in to the not very banked final corner. And he's very wide, but he's managed to just keep it on some sort of concrete. But no, it looks like the other two ahead, Barbakov and Clip, are sort of a little bit
Whitefield,
wise
look at
to
him
that,
though.
and here
Look how
comes
much.
Whitefield, yeah.
Oh,
So
he's
much
done
weight
him.
on the
He's
brakes,
done
but
him.
He's got the inside of Barbakov.
Surely.
So can he hold it? Barbakov isn't afraid to sort of get his elbows out, but no, that's going to switch to the inside, and I don't think
He's got it.
Barbakov's going to be able
He's
to
got it.
hold it.
Oh, not
What's
Barbakov.
a
No.
move?
No, sorry. Wow.
What a move by Cass Retfield.
So now, one more to go, mate.
One more to go, and you can take the chain bear car to the front. So
Well, they'll love that little bit of sponsorship. Oh, hello.
Well, you know,
Kraus on Hutchinson. Hutchinson went very...
no. Sorry, Redfield spun out. I think Barbakov hit the back of him, and that's put him down to 5th.
What?
So he's not going to have the opportunity to...
We can throw a replay on that one. I can
Clip.
get that up for everyone. That's not long ago.
Straight back up the inside of Taruna. Sorry, I went completely blank there. So that brings him back to 4th.
Oh, we got tapped by Barbakov on the back.
Barbakov just giving him a little get the hell out of my way.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Clip's loving this, isn't he?
Well, I'd imagine so. Oh, Reitveld's going to go through again on the flag-to-flag. Onto the first corner.
Roger.
Yeah, looking like
Cameron
it.
Roger has a bit of a wobble on the exit. I think that might just give him the ground he needs. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
back up to 3rd. Sorry, as he has a big wobble. He's off the track, in fact.
Oh, sorry, I'm watching the other two. Oh, big accident in the background. With the
round.
We got
round.
Oh, right, okay, I've got 2 off the track as well. That all happened at the same time. There's Reitfeld. We're passing now. You can see that on stream. Let's go to find Reitfeld then, shall we? Find out what happened with him.
He just lost it. Just absolutely lost it going round Roger.
Alright.
No contact there. Roger didn't touch him at all.
Fair enough. Whereas the other way round was we had two very different cars. White and I think it must have been white. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah. What is going on?
It is never boring. Expect the unexpected.
I mean, I can't even see the comments, so goodness knows. But yeah.
We've got the David Carter saying "Come on, Clip," so he is the newest member.
I wouldn't advise him doing that. Not a good idea.
Thank you to all 18 of you currently tuned in. Hope you're enjoying it. Any thoughts? Any comments? Chuck them in the chat. If I don't pick it up, David Carter definitely will.
Make use of him. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. We might as well.
13 minutes of this action still going on. This is mad.
So, I'm going to run through the top 5 because I feel like it changes.
Do it quick.
Yeah. Clip Barbakov, Roger, Toronto Cross. There you go. There's your top 5. That is subject to change at any different corner.
Yeah.
But no, they're 28 laps in at the minute, so we've got just under 15 minutes left.
Which, in fact, McGlade's made his way back up to 8th now.
Is going incredibly slowly in last. I've just seen he's now half a minute off of everybody. And
not surprised.
He's barely moving, to be honest. I don't know whether that's an energy problem or whether he's just...
It would be hilarious if he just used all his energy on...
all of it.
Just to make a nice statement for a few laps and went, nah. But I think it's more... It's got to be damaged, surely, from that incident.
Yeah, definitely. Or, like you say, he's just...
McGlade up to 7th.
Obviously, he's coming back, so he's come for a very good recovery. That's him past Michael Wilson, now down to 8th position. So once again, I feel
Rogers
like
joined the back of the top 3.
Yeah, we've got Clip from Barbakov, 3 tenths separating them. Roger, another 4 tenths back from Barbakov. So it's the top 3 covered by 0.7 of a second at the minute.
0.1 I've got at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is mad.
Probably not going to be far off.
To be fair, Torner's done a very quiet job, but sat there in 4th, doing a good work.
Yeah, he's kept out of the mayhem and just sort of consistently been there or thereabouts. So.
He's on this, really. Like, he's, 2 seconds off the lead? I mean, like, it's mad.
The way it's going, he could end up leading this race at any point.
Oh, of course, anyone in this top 6 or something like that. I mean, look at this.
Other than Retfield, I give this to anybody.
Pretty much. I think we're probably looking. We've got to be looking now. What? Let's narrow this down. Top 5 probably at this stage.
Well, you've got Lewis McGlade's only 6.5 seconds off, and if
it's only 11 minutes though. I mean.
Yeah, true. I think Clip will probably be doing a bit less backing up.
Even
at this point.
Even if he's got the. I mean, we might find people running out of battery. Obviously, at this stage, there is that. So
that is a strong possibility for
people like I'm thinking Turner or Hutchinson, where they haven't really done a lot, could reap a lot of benefits potentially.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whereas somebody like your Clip and your Barbakov, Roger even, who have been quite active, might you'd think might struggle, but then they're wily, clever drivers. I'm sure they've sorted this out. You know, Clip's probably the most experienced in Formula E that we've got on this grid in theory.
And I think Clip's probably the safest with the energy if I had to guess.
I think he's the only one who's done a series in this before. So
gotcha.
He's got a little bit of experience. There is a good battle for 3rd and 4th. We're talking about Turner not doing a lot He actually had a look at Roger there.
Yeah,
Roger's
so
dropped off
Roger-
the top 2 a little bit.
Yeah. We say that in 2 corners he'll be on the back of.
Well, yeah, I mean, I say dropped off. I mean, he's about a second back. I mean,
Yeah.
he'd take
So
that
just
normally.
Having a little check-in with Lewis McGlade. He's in a bit of no man's land. He's got.
I love the fact on No Man's Land is 1 second in front and 1 second
Well, it
back.
is in this. Let's be honest. If it's more than 2 attempts, it's a lifetime in WCS.
Like No Man's Land in normal racing is like half a minute or something, like 20 seconds. This is a second. Like, wow. I mean, the top 10 is top 11 is still 10 seconds apart.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
One big
jeez.
pile up, and we could find that Hygo Poom takes us win easily.
Oh yeah, we could. That said, though,
Let's say that Hygo Poom almost loses it in turn 1. Sorry about that, Hygo.
championship connotations,
Barbacop's
though,
a
of
bit close.
course. Yeah, maybe, but I don't even count it anymore. He's not going to get past. Like,
No.
I've seen this 100 times already.
I know. Part of me wants to see this incredible move around the outside.
Oh, you think it's just like 30 laps of feigning?
He's out of the race. So, just
Ah.
to let you know, DNF'd. Yeah.
But he might have.
saw that one
I think he may have just done that to complete enough of 90% of the distance, maybe.
Potentially.
Berbikov trying around the outside. He's opened himself up to Roger, who's
Lewis,
now on the inside of
Lewis
him. He's going to
McGlade,
take,
so
he's going to
used to
steal
saying
second.
Roger, yeah, absolutely. Nice little elbows out there. A little bit of a tap, nothing particularly nasty.
Just
but
positioned it
made
pretty
his
well,
way
to be
through.
fair.
And Taruna is, well, he was just had his nose right alongside Barbakov there, but he had to drop back. Nothing happening out of that chicane.
Clip will be loving this right now.
Yes, absolutely. He's just, doing his own race, like you say, having a bit of a Sunday drive, doing what he needs to do, and watching everybody else fight behind him. It's brilliant strategy.
Well, yeah, he hasn't.
Barbakov to the.
Of-
Barbakov's
Whoa!
going to try the outside.
Done it.
Done it.
What's happened to Cameron Roger?
Yeah,
He had a lot of energy saving there.
he did.
Well, I'm on board with him now, and he's not running that car that fast. What? I thought originally he'd run out. Like, I thought he'd slowed that much. I was like, what's just happened? Oh, there's a tap at the back there. That was tapping Kraus onto the back of Torner.
Kraus onto Tawny, yeah.
And they're in still in a good little battle, to be fair. But I can't really. I'll have to keep watching it, because otherwise we're gonna have some problems, aren't we?
Yeah, I think. Well,
Where do I look with this? Do I look there? Do I look up the front? We'll go with
I
this.
think the closest is, I think at the minute is Tawny and Kraus, definitely.
You watch me do this, and then the lead will change. Like, this is
I'm
just.
going to go back and watch the front. I can see them in the background, it's fine.
Scary stuff, it really is. Like,
So,
this...
just to blow everybody's mind with something a bit different, a clip comes around the final corner, goes up against the pit wall. Barbakov, I'm going to predict, is going to switch to the left-hand side of the track. Would you look at that? He only just did. Is he going to find the grip around the outside? No, he's not. So Cameron Roger falling off the back a little bit there now.
One day the grip will be there, okay?
It will. It's
On
going to happen eventually.
Lap 50, 60, he can keep going all
Lewis
night long.
McGlade has just gone past Hutchinson.
Yeah, just
into
in that on
P6.
street. It's a pretty good recovery
So
from
next
last.
up is his teammate, Philip Kraus, who's
Yeah.
obviously, as we just said, all over the back of Taruna as well. So Lewis McGlade could be on for the greatest comeback ever. If he can get through these and get on the back of Cameron Roger, Barbakov and Kleb, I'm going to say this could be the drive of his life.
I think, yeah. 6 minutes. I mean, I think at the moment, championship standings-wise, this is helping Clip an awful lot.
Oh,
Obviously-
God, isn't it just, yeah.
Teams-wise, yes, RSR leading, but there are other drivers and, flag-to-flag 3 drivers are all in between them and the next car.
Yeah, well, they've got 3rd and 6th at the minute, so decent
And
amount of points
5th.
coming there. And 5th, yeah, sorry. Just
So-
to break in there, Barbakov switches to the outside for turn 1.
Shock!
Not a lot happening with it though.
You got to mix it up, haven't you? You got to try something different.
You got to, yeah.
Why would you not? Variety is the spice of life and all that.
I'm
mean,
waiting
Roger's
for
come back to
Barbakov
it now.
Just not switch to the outside and just take to the grass on the inside.
He's
At
got
this
better
point,
hope at this stage.
It's got to be worth a go, you know.
40 minutes of it going, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't
Yeah.
work.
Well, we've got
Berbikov
7 minutes.
he technically did lead briefly, didn't he? Until McGlade
He
passed
did.
him straight away. I don't think he actually
Yeah,
led a
yeah.
lap, but he led part of
No,
a lap.
he might have managed the corner.
Yeah.
So I'm still keeping half an eye on Lewis McGlade, 3.3 off the lead, down in 6th place. It's just mental, isn't it? Absolutely insane.
Oh.
It's almost like Monaco without the walls being that close.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that like people might not want motorsport to start back up at this rate. Like everyone's just loving esports, and it will just go. Why do we why do we spend hundreds of thousands of pounds running around the world when we could just do it at home? Like,
it's Christian Pascal in the chat there. Just noticed that name. Hope you're doing well, buddy. No, I mean I was saying yesterday after watching the sim races on yesterday, it's like I would much rather give them £40 a month than Sky, because that sim racing generally is far better than actual Formula One.
Fair enough. Are we undercharging for this? Are we? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, prices as of next round are double. No.
Pretty much. Just for you, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You're willing to pay it. 4 minutes to go before we get into round 6 next time out. Monaco, you can get involved. Just head to our forum and sign up, basically. Simple as. One-off round, get involved. Yeah. It's all in the description.
I completely agree with Korku in the chat. Bobakov just needs to stay straight on the back straight. I completely agree.
So, but he... Oh, look, he danced to the left. What a shame.
See whether he can hang it round it. No.
No, not even close. It's not even close, though. That's why I don't...
Maybe next lap. So, Lewis McGlade, let's have a check-in with him now. He's still not really bothering his teammate at the minute. I was really hoping he was going to burst through that and make a big surprise.
Well, maybe he's got it in. Maybe he needs to, get to the Royal Blue team and go, what did you turn up on your engine before you spun off? Like, I want that, please. Like, I mean, Roger's right there as well. Like, this could be... We've got, what, a second between 3 now?
Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, Roger is currently 2nd in the championship. He's 9 points off of Matthew Clip, so he's got everything to race here for.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no point in him just sitting in 3rd and going, yeah, that'll do. He's got every chance to win this.
Well, interestingly, he's got even better chance, because even if he crashes that car off, from a team perspective, because he's the team manager, he's got 2 cars in that top, only 2 score anyway, so he's got 2 cars just behind him, so he's not actually losing out much as a team.
No. No, exactly.
So, they still easily jump RSR in the team standings. I mean, I know he wants the title himself, but...
You're not going to get it by sitting in 3rd, like you say. It's better to try something than do nothing.
I mean, Paul Rakovic is seeing his title just drop.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? Round 3, he was leading, and we're now at round 5, and he's last on the road, and he's dropping back in about 4th in the championship. Will be a lot lower than that now.
It's very close between Barbakov and Roger as they came into the hairpin there. I genuinely thought we were going to have a bit more contact and a bit more spinning, but they managed to keep their noses clean just about. So Cameron Rogers still showing there. He's not going to let this one go. I hope he doesn't anyway. We've got 3 minutes left in this race, so yeah. Last couple of laps, I think we're going to see some absolutely crazy stuff happening. Philip Kraus a little bit closer to Rona than what he was. Not as close as he was a few laps ago, so really kind of playing it cool. I wonder if this is the calm before the storm, potentially.
Well, I'm hoping so, but then there is little bits of action. Poom at the back is potentially making moves in 11th at the moment, which actually is big for RSR potentially. If he can get an extra place and things, it all helps them in their team's championship. Or that said, he nearly went to the back of Wallace at that point. This is the race where people will be really. You've got some people that are going to be really, really worrying about their battery and really lifting off. Or that said, Poom's getting taken around the outside by the looks of it by White. Not quite. Poom held on to that. Up front, still got the same stuff going on. I mean, where else can you see top 5 like that? Madness.
Yeah. So I'm just riding on board with Cameron Rogers to see whether he's going to sort of turn the power up. Not at the minute. We'll go on board with Barbakov. The overspeed on Clip as he's round him on the outside's worked, Mike. We said it would as he takes the lead with just over 1 minute to go. He came up that pitch straight like a scolded cat.
I'm worried about Clip now. Clip got problems or not? What's going on?
I don't know whether Clip was just still harvesting a little bit maybe, and Barbakov went the opposite way and emptied the energy. But
Poom's in the wall. I think Poom's out of battery.
he's out of the race. He's out of fuel.
Roger,
Yeah, out of battery.
Roger getting taken for third. Maybe.
Roger's up ahead of Clip into second. So that for the championship is quite important.
That is
slides
important.
in.
We're just doing a replay of it now in super slow-mo, just to get you.
Excellent. So Barbakov now 2.2 seconds down the road in less than a lap. So he's clearly been saving that energy and is now more than confident to start just trying to run away. But can Cameron Roger catch him and get ahead? As Philip Kraus now on the back of Matthew Clip. Has he got the additional energy? He pulls out to the outside, and again,
Barbakov just started he's run out of energy. Barbakov just started another lap, in fact, just in time before the server kicked over. So this is the final lap now that they're on. Clip must be so low on energy, he's just dropping. He's
got no choice, So Lewis McGlade is going in 5th place. Is the next one Clip's going to have to worry about.
I wonder,
a little bit of a gap.
I wonder whether he was trying to time it previously to finish on the lap before.
And he's got that just wrong potentially.
Yeah, well, it's not his fault. It's actually Barbakov only got across with something like 5 seconds spare.
Gotcha.
So he's got to do a whole nother lap. I mean, there's nothing saying he can complete the lap. Some people will not have expected this race to be 42 laps.
Yeah, definitely. But Barbakov coming round now on the ever so not so much banked straight, and he is going to take the win here at Zandvoort Club. So Barbakov first, Cameron Roger crosses the line in 2nd place. Philip Kraus makes a flag second.
Oh, McGlade's round.
Oh, yeah, Hutchinson takes 4th.
McGlade and Clip just dropping down the order. That's turned the championship right on its head. Clip is now going to cross the line backwards.
10th.
In 10th
place. You're going to get across before Lewis McGlade? That's the question. This is the race.
McGlade's
punch him over.
Yeah, McGlade knew probably. He tapped him and went right. Wow.
So at the end of that,
Paul Rakovic might make it. I'm just watching everyone just try and get to the end. He finishes as well in 12th. Good work. So wow. Okay. Nobody really that last lap. I mean, Clip is still rolling down the straight backwards, just sitting there going, "What just happened to my championship?"
What just happened to
he led most of that race.
So
wow,
Barbakov wins.
Sorry, I'm lost for words.
In the chat, Cameron Roger and Philip Kraus flag to flag 2nd and 3rd. Mark Hutchinson 4th. Fiera in 5th. Wilson 6th. Taruna back in 7th. Campbell Wallace 8th. White is 9th, and Matthew Clip, unfortunately for him, rounds up your top 10. 11th and 12th, though, is McGlade and Rakovic, with Hygo, Poom and Retfield not finishing the race.
Whoa. So next week we've got to do this at Monaco. Oh, God.
It's going to be different.
Wow. I loved that. I thought after the first 15 minutes I was a bit worried. But, like...
I can tell. No,
it was building. It was building, wasn't it? It was building. I had to be patient. Patience, Mike. We get there. So yeah,
always happens. Never boring here. That's one thing I'll give it, regardless of anything else you could say. It is always on the edge of your seat, and something that you didn't expect to happen is probably just did. So
yeah. So if you want to get involved, guys, next time out you can. We're doing our final round at the Monaco Formula E track. If you own the content, the Rfactor 2 downloadable content, including the track and the cars, then you can get involved for free. Just head over to our forum from WCSLeague.co.uk and you can sign up there. You can fill the grid up to 39 cars. So obviously, simple maths is that we only had like 14 here, so there's plenty of space. So by all means, come along and get involved, basically. Try it out, maybe ahead of future series. Just get involved with WCS. We've all the links in the description below, including our Discord if you want to ask any questions. Find Mr. Carter. He's always somebody who's easy to chat to and knowledgeable. If you're watching this on Downforce Radio on Facebook, thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you liked what you saw, and you might want to come back. We're here this time next week as well. Well, Ian is anyway. I'll hopefully be back on cameras because talking's
Yes.
not quite my forte, but that's fine.
I think you've done very well tonight, Mike.
I'm quite impressed with my multitasking at nothing else. Then at least we've got.
Apart from when we missed all of those crashes and overtakes. But
Yeah, other than them, it's fine. Don't you worry. It's not a problem. The server worked and the cameras are there. We're okay. We're fine. We had a good race. And we had a good race thanks to Virtual Race Car Engineer 2020, which is also our sponsor for this. That was smooth, wasn't it? So
I was
yeah,
going to say, you've been watching Linus.
I have been watching Linus. That's good. Thank you very yeah, definitely. Learn for the best. Yeah, you can look at their link in our description. It is a program that you can get 10% off with WCS Rocks, all in capitals, if you order directly through the link that we've got on the description here. You can use it across all different platforms, and it will really help you out with your setups for these different championships across different gaming platforms. Basically, really personalize it to you rather than just here's a setup. It actually will teach you as you go along, so you'll become a better person, not just a driver, a better person because of it. There's a claim. So I think we've probably jabbered on enough, have we? I mean, we'll probably keep jabbering on, but probably not on broadcast. So thank you very much, everyone, joining in. I much appreciate you all turning up for WCS Voltage series. Obviously, we're back same time next week, so make sure you've liked, subscribed, followed, commented, whatever it is that you'd like to do. And yeah, Ian will be back to say hello for Monaco. Yeah, stay healthy, wash your hands, all that malarkey, and
That's it. Don't forget to stock up on toilet roll as well.
In fact, don't go outdoors. Don't bother. Just get the sim racing up and running. Order your rig in. Happy days. 2 weeks worth of sim racing. What more could you want to do? I think.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Well done to Babakov for the win and everyone else that took part. Thank you very much. And we shall. It's a bye from me.
And take care and a goodbye from me.